things. I've been impressed by the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do. People say knowledge is power. It's not. The use of knowledge is power. Having knowledge and not using it is might as well not frickin' have it. One of the responsibilities of starting to understand what is happening is to express that and communicate it so more and more people have access to it. It's a responsibility for the gift of knowledge, for the gift of awareness. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. That is the revolution. This is what I believe is going on. This is what I believe about reality. Hey, you're bloody mad. This is what I believe. This is what I believe about reality. I just keep going. Keep communicating it. No matter what people say about you. They'll be saying something else tomorrow. A slave is one who waits for someone else to come and free him. How have we seen that through history? People under oppression waiting for someone else to come and do the business. We need to do the business together. And then, together, there'll be no more slavery. If we stop acting like slaves, there'll be no more slavery. Human race, get off your knees. We get off our knees, we look this system in the face, and we say no more. We're not cooperating anymore with our own enslavement. And the thing is, the power is with us in numbers alone. We don't understand our true power. I mean, look, don't panic, organize. I think I see an answer to this. It's in front of our faces. This system is a house of cards, a row of dominoes, however you want to symbolize it. Push one down, all the buggers have gone. Divide and rule is there to stop us responding to this in unity by fighting among ourselves. I mean, if you've not seen it, it's worth watching on YouTube. This is a video called The Tiny Dot. And what it does is show the numbers comparison between the American people, and this is only some of it, and that which is dictating to the people and dictating their lives and changing the laws that impose themselves on their lives. We are the many and they are the tiny few. And to stop us doing that, they have to divide and rule us. Look, 535 members of Congress dictating to 300 million people. What are we doing? And in fact, it's even less than that are actually doing the dictating. 650 MPs, 63 million people. What are we doing? And it's much less than that again, in fact, who are actually calling the shots. So what they have to do is divide and rule us. So we're fighting among ourselves, and therefore we don't focus ourselves together in unity on the common control system. So they play us off, religion against religion, politics against politics, income bracket against income bracket. And we need to understand that this conspiracy is not designed to enslave Jewish people, Muslim people, middle-class white people, conservatives, Labour, Republican, Democrat, whatever. It is designed to enslave all of us that are not in the 0.1%. That is, for goodness sake, let's concentrate our minds, put down our dividing belief systems, put them aside, and let's unify with what all of us are going to be affected by and increasingly are affected by. Let's look at the control system that wants to enslave us all, and let's work together to bring it to an end, because we have the unity, we have the numbers to do that. We fight among ourselves. Resentment, Carrie Fisher, great quote, resentment is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. Well, let's put this aside, for goodness sake. All this internet stuff you see, all this abuse. You know, at Anonymous, typical example, at Food Nutrition, I'm a 30-year-old fitness fanatic and food expert, and you're wrong, you dumbass. All this is going on. All this abuse. All on these conspiracy sites where all this abuse is going on, and they say they want to change the frickin' world. They're just perpetuating the world that they say they want to change. Look at all this, slaves fighting slaves. Can't we see it? Can't we see that there's a common enemy, if you want to use that word? I don't like it, but there's a common focus that we need to look upon and deal with. And while we're fighting among ourselves, and while people in uniform within the 99% are policing on behalf of the 1% or less, the system goes on. And this is one of the biggest dividing rules of all. Me, me, me. At least, you know, if you're in a religious group or belief system or political, whatever, at least there's a group of you divided from a group. What me, me, me does is divide every individual in me, me, me mode from the rest of humanity. Because the only decision that's being made on actions is what is right for me, me, me. Therefore, the rest of humanity is excluded from the decision-making process. It just isolates every individual in a little island, a little bubble, outside the rest of humanity. And what would change this world overnight if we started doing what we believe to be right and not necessarily what we believe to be right in the moment? Not screwing someone because we can, but doing the fair thing because we can. And if we just do what we believe to be right as opposed to what we believe to be right for us in that moment, that will transform everything, because this world's been created by people making decisions for their own benefit instead of the benefit of the greater humanity, the greater oneness, the greater I. And when we cut off the energetic sustenance of this force, which depends on low vibrational distorted emotion and distorted thought, then the power is withdrawn from that which oppresses us. If we withdraw that energy source and bring in that energy source, the game is over, because we turn the electricity off. We turn the nutrition off that feeds the beast. And again, we're back to the same thing in that Native American wolf image. Think love, think peace, think harmony. And then we turn the collective energy field, the energetic sea, into love, peace, and harmony. And the world is not what it used to be. Kindness, it doesn't cost a thing. Sprinkle that shit everywhere. It's a choice. You know, and I'm not standing here like, you know, cross-legged Buddha on a mountain. We all have these challenges to deal with. Hug the world to sanity. Give me a hug. Hug the world to sanity. Isn't that nicer than a conflict? Isn't that nicer than shouting at each other? What are we doing? And it's only a choice. It's only a choice, and people think it's trite and it's weak and it's not very much. It will change the freaking world if we did this. Infinite love is the only truth. Everything else is illusion. When we realize that, we go outside the illusion. And I've been talking for years about the truth vibrations, right back in the early 90s, when I was told through a series of different psychics in different parts of the world at that time, the early 90s, that there was an energetic change coming that was going to act like a spiritual alarm clock. It was going to wake people up from the slumber, wake people up from the unconscious states that we have been manipulated into. And in 1990, when I started out and I heard that, there was no evidence at all that that was the case. Now, the evidence is massive. Well, I walked a lonely journey and there weren't many people on it, but now the number of people awakening, the number of people out of the mainstream that are awakening to things they would have rejected by reflex action is fantastic now. The truth vibrations are starting to tease open the programmed mind to perceive reality in its true sense and perceive self in its true sense. And like anything, momentum builds more momentum, but builds more momentum. And we are entering a period now in the next 10 years where much as the system will try more and more and more to oppress and suppress, the awakening is going to wash this away, because we will cease to all gold. I think I used to be a goalkeeper, getting down in fricking installments now. Oh, I've got the sweat in my eyes. Thank you ever so much. That's ever so kind. You see, that was the kindness. And this truth vibrational transformation is happening. What I was told 25 years ago is the more awake will be affected first, and then more people and more people and more people, and eventually people who were solid gold asleep at that time would be influenced by it. It's happening, and it's exponential. So this is a wonderful, wonderful time to be alive, to see this transformation happen. There will be times when we think it won't be. There are times when we think the system and the program is too powerful, but it won't be. We are going to bring this system to an end by changing who we are and therefore changing the nature of where we are. 'Twas always so. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. Martin Luther King. And therefore stockpiling weapons and fighting the Illuminati is just joining in the very conflict that feeds the beast. We need to love this world into a state of love. There is no other way of doing it. And what is love? People think love is weak. It's not weak. It's the ultimate power. It will not walk backwards in the face of anything that it believes is right. And love is not always about lovey-dovey stuff. Love is also about putting yourself on the line, speaking your truth, standing up against oppression, standing up against all the shit that comes your way because you believe that what you're doing is right and serving the greater good. That's also love, even though you might lose your temper here and there. The reason you're doing it is because of love, because you want this world so badly to be what it can be. And as the man said, I've been to the top of the mountain and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you. I'll fricking get there with you. I'll get there fricking with you. I'm not going until this change, this transformation is over. I've invested too much of my life in this. But if you talk about destruction, don't you know you can count me out? We don't have to fight. Critical thinking is not the manifestation of red mist. We need to stay calm. We need to stay in the heart. You don't fight for peace, you peace for peace. All the reasons I've talked about. I'm no longer accepting things that I cannot change. It's time to change things that I cannot accept and not accept anything less. Be a loose cog in the machine and the machine will cease to function. Stop cooperating if no one rules, if no one obeys. That's the point. And there's billions of us being oppressed by a few. If we stop cooperating with our own oppression, the game is over. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Look at it. What if these sheep, these goats, whatever they are, refused to cooperate with these two? What would these two do? They would know what to do. It's all over. And this is a great quote from Gandhi. Don't cooperate with evil, he said. You assist an evil system most effectively by obeying its orders and decrees. An evil system never deserves such allegiance. Allegiance to that means partaking of this evil. A good person will resist an evil system with his or her own soul. We need to stop cooperating with our own enslavement together, and it will be over. It's our cooperation with our own enslavement that makes it possible. What happens if they stop complying, Mom? We're fucked. If they didn't comply, they're fucked. Stop complying, start defying. There will be no change. There is no change through the political system. We're not going to change anything through the political system because its very structure is there to stop anything changing. We have to change it by not cooperating with the system. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. Freedom or tyranny, that's the choice. Blue pill, red pill. And it is a choice, that's the wonder. We are in a situation where we are still in control of our destiny by the choices we make, but we need to make them together and work together. Mind prison or free thought, choice. Matrix has us or Matrix doesn't have us, choice. Awaken from the program. Open your mind to consciousness. Open your mind to all possibility. Open your heart to infinite forever. That, again, is the revolution, and this conspiracy and this fake matrix will not survive that revolution of perception, that revolution of energy, that revolution of frequency, that revolution of human society beyond the bounds of time and space. Open your heart. Open your heart. Make that the point that we interact with reality. Open your heart to beyond time and space, so intuitively we get the inspiration, the insight, the knowing that is there to be tapped beyond time and space. Not ahead of our time, beyond time. It's all there just waiting to be tapped into. Saying, come to me, come to me, come to me. People say, when's the cavalry coming? If the cavalry came, it would not be the cavalry because it would be in our frequency and thus in our perceptions. Thus, we have to open our heart to the cavalry, and the cavalry is us. It's not some guy in a spaceship. It is the greater self that we've become disconnected from. Rise of the truth vibrations, this vibrational information change. The heart tunes us into them. The heart starts the revolution, the adventure out of the program into true self. And we start to dance to a different drum. What a great line that is. Those who danced were thought to be quite insane by those who could not hear the music. More and more are starting to hear the music. Awaken, awaken, awaken. We now have a period of vibrational expansion coming up. If we can open our hearts and just tune with it and go with it. Lose yourself, girls, as my mate used to say in the 60s. Go for it, girl. Open your heart and just see where it takes, where the vibration takes, out of mind, out of program, into heart, just flowing with the energy, the information, the awareness that this space is now pulsating with after the day that we've had. So let's dance to a different drum. Go for it. Fantastic. See you in a minute. Oh, one of the great things that started to happen, you know, I've come across, mainstream musicians and stuff like that over the years. Some have been nice and some have had wonderful opportunities speaking to massive crowds to get this information out, which they say they believe in, and they've spurned every opportunity. But what's wonderful now is that there are bands and there are musicians coming forward with the information and expressing that information in their music, expressing the information in communicating the conspiracy, but also communicating the answer to the conspiracy. And here is a wonderful band all the way from Canada that brings together that unity of this is the problem, this is the answer. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Canada, the Ancient Order.
Once upon a monarchy, poverty and tyranny, see the beggars in the street. Oh, the king, mighty king up in the castle, toast to a land of blood and gold, a royal feast, crowns, legacy, our eyes open to the devastation, the crisis caused by the corporation. They're building a wall, martial law, police state, big brother surveillance, citizen detaining, mass media manipulation, earthquake destruction, volcanic corruption, rain down hail to the tear storm cloud, blizzard, hurricane, tidal wave, nature's warning now. Bridge the divide between you and I. We must unite. Hemispheric fusion of the human mind. Victorious resistance, decapitate this system of lies and join the alliance of nonviolent defiance and reclaim your pride like the heart of a lion's courageous sacrifice. Hear our battle cry. Welcome to the anarchy. A peaceful society, citizens of liberty, one community equally, people speak ethically, we co-create the meaning of this life. We Ladies under the bed smell the scent of fear. Shepherd kings wearing old fat cows. Now bow down, feel the power of great old owl's deception. Ride a nightmare stallion through hell's fire. Flames rage, walking zombie brain slaves. Lab rats in a chaotic maze. Consume the culture, strip the skin off the bones. Carnivorous vultures scavenge the carcass of gold. Snakes, venom, and vampire bloodlust. A pig's greed for an ivory tuft. And the burden is on the few of us. Rise and wake me from this slumber. Break the spell I'm under. Light of day, love is the way. Illuminate, 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 illuminate. Prison planet full of starving souls, slavery systems, environmental control, puppet presidents, corporate clones, monetary gains, military war zones, Black Hawk helicopters serve the imperial throne. Tribal apocalypse, esoteric agendas like the filthy rich, indiscriminate genocide, indigenous slaughter, nature's falling down. Can we tune into the frequency? There is love and inspiration if we aspire to a higher vibration. Ego had to go. See the phoenix soaring. Metamorphosis. Ceremonial morning. Ceremonial morning. 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 Rise and wake me from this slumber. Break the spell I'm under. Light of day, love is the way to illumination. Illumination. Original intention. A spiritual connection with the world tree and the flower of life, polar energy. Original intention. Spiritual connection with the world tree and the flower of life, polar energy shine. Recycle the mind. Recycle the mind. Recycle the mind. Recycle the mind. Thank you very much. Thank you, London. Thank you, David.
As I said, you know, we love to play Wembley, and I heard their music, and I said, I'd love you to play Wembley, so here they are. And we are looking for a video now, so we can have a bit of a meditation with the heart, and there it comes. And just for a few minutes, if you want to, open your heart and see what it feels like to interact with the world beyond time and space, beyond the point where there are any Jews or Muslims or Christians or black or white or sky blue pink, because we are all one infinite awareness having a different experience. And when we realize that is who we are, then we see the madness of the world we are experiencing. A madness that comes from the illusion of disconnection from each other. The world of holographic illusion, which gives the impression that we are all isolated from each other, when actually we are all the same one infinite awareness having different experiences. And if the world, if our perceptions came from this world of the heart, then this world of the gut would cease to be. We have been manipulated to move from heart-centered reality to gut-centered reality. And as a result of that, we live in a world that comes from the gut. It's a choice just to change the point of interaction with the world. And in doing so, change the world we're interacting with. Because this reality is not a one-way download. We post and we receive. And what we post is our sense of being. When we come from the heart, that's what we put into the energetic field. That collectively is what the energetic field becomes. And this is happening, this is changing. Many years ago, I met a man in Canada called Kenneth Mills, who was coming from the heart and produced some beautiful music and some beautiful words that came from the heart about how there will be and there are breaking apart what he called the encrustations of the mind of man. And that's what the truth vibrations, that's what heart-centered reality is doing. It's breaking through the encrustations of mind and letting the true self in. And when this music is completed here, we'll hear Kenneth Mills with a beautiful description of this transformation of human reality.
The sound of a star. A star, it broke on the sky of time. It broke the horizon of the mind. A star, it came to birth as planned and caused a rift in the mentality of man. With the sound of the star on the dome of earth, heaven smiled with a chance of birth. The earth, it waited for a sound to be heard, and in the song it happened that a spoken word ascended aloft on the wings of power, given to inspiration of the bower where a rose could be found, and a message told of love to be found within its folds. With the thorn of time, no flesh to prick, just held to stem, to support to the quick, the deed of the bud as it came, as planned, to birth through encrustations of the mind of man. A star was heard on the dome of time. It caused a rift in the mentality, the mind, and man became aware of a cause to spring beyond the star. What is to be found? Leap and find how a tone abounds. The tone 'tis found and soars as a song. A star is found and it sings so long, for on the dome of heaven's gown it beckons earth to be unbound. Among those who see on the dome in sight, there is the star, it shines so bright. It's not in the north, south, east, or west, but in the center of love that eye is addressed. There is found the balance divine, and every step that is taken in time is given to be. And thus rhythm is found, and truth is marching on earth unbound. In thoughtful reverence to the sound of a star, breaking the limits of earthen jar, may you take the contents and find the awe becoming a star divine. Look up and see. The star has a message for you and for me.
Yay.
What did I say to the people? Wake up, wake up, wake up.
The great Kenneth Mills, he's a wonderful, wonderful man. Okay, from London this time, another band really into the vibe and coming from that space of understanding about the awakening, the healing, the nature of reality. Rebel Control, ladies and gentlemen.
we've got to hold on to love. Yes, we got to hold on. Hold on to love. Oi, 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 yeah. Hold on to love. Yes, we've got to hold on. Hold on to love. Oi, 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 oi. Give a little, give a lot. Give it everything you got. Give a little, give a lot.
And give it everything you got.
Come on, come on. Come here. Come on.
What we gonna do?
Hold on to love. Yes, we got to hold on. Hold on to love. Oi, 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 oi. Hold on to love. Yes, we've got to hold on. Hold on to love.
Oi, 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 oi.
Hold on to love.
Hello, Wembley! Hey, I have dreamt of saying that for years, man. And thanks to David, it's come true, you know, so big respect to David. And it's good to see you lot here, you know, because I think today is about enlightenment, you know, and so it's all good, man. Anyway, listen, we're Rebel Control. This is Marcus B, Fayola, Concrete Johnson, Robin, Jeff Scanterbury. My name's Andy. Yeah, we got some, listen. All right, listen, we got some CDs, okay? They're just down there. Please help yourself. They're free of charge, okay? But if you want to leave a donation, that's great, that's really cool. If you don't want to, that's cool too. So they're just somewhere down there at the front, somewhere there, you'll find them. So please do help yourself. Take a little bit of us home with you. All right? All right. So this one, I'm gonna give you one more. This song is a new song, it's the latest song we've written. It's called Healer, and I hope you like it.
Singing songs of love, singing songs of freedom. Songs of love, songs of freedom. Singing songs of love, songs of freedom.
for your heart and soul. Pick you up in times when your spirits are dropping down low. A meditation for the heart and soul. Uplifting us all in a world that can be so cold. Share a little smile, share a little love. Spend a little more, smoke a little more. Spread a little peace, love and understanding. Yeah. Singing songs of freedom. Singing songs that we believe in. As we're traveling together on this long and winding road. It's a healer, yeah. Reggae music is a healer, yeah. So it's a healer, yeah. Reggae music is a healer, yeah. It's a healer, yeah. Reggae music is a healer, yeah. It's a healer, yes. Reggae music is a healer, yeah.
So how you feeling? I said, how you feeling? Well, I know David has entertained you for the day and the dances and the other bands. So we, as Rebel Control, just want to say thank you very much. Thank you, David, as well for having us here. Don't forget, we got some CDs there, so please help yourself. So from the band, from all of us, one love, peace and love, always. It's about the love, it's not about the money. It's always about the love. We got.
Rebel Control. Now, if anyone was here 2 years ago, they'll know I love me Irish music. And you know what I love about the Irish jig and the Irish music? Is Richie Allen here? Where are you, Rich? There you go. This is for you. This is for you, an Irish jig. Because it's about, it's joy. It's this freedom of expression, this wonderful joy that comes from the Irish jig type music. So, cue Irish jig type music. Go, here we go, here we go. Love Tribe. See you for gas. Whoa, thanks, guys. Oh, dear, I need a drink. Oh dear. Now, another thing that I love, and it's a wonderful, wonderful vibe, is the pure female voice, which has just a beautiful vibration of its own that for me is unbeatable. And here is a beautiful female voice, Louisa Love, just getting ready now. And all these different things, all these different expressions of music, they're all vibrations that awaken us, that open the heart, that open the soul, that open us to the joy of another level of awareness beyond, oh yes, it's so bad. Okay, Louisa Love, the beautiful voice of Louisa Love, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Wembley, we're ready to wake up. Do what it takes to wake up. In your arms I see myself. I see the light. each of you left in me. I lose myself, I lose my strength, I lose my dignity. It's with fear that I cling to a memory. And I search, so many lights are burning, so many dreams are turning. Time will make sure that I am changing. Winter, spring, I am divided, 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 divided. We've been divided. So many lights burning, so many dreams are turning. Time will make sure that I'm changing. Winter, spring, I'm yearning to be free, 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 to be to be
Thank you. Louisa Love, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful voice. Okay, before I say a few words to complete the day, one more song, and it's from Gareth Eichen. You know the words now. And it's for Palestine. Get Your Love On. Fantastic song. Get your love on. Get your love out there. Change the freaking world. Cue Gareth.
Something that you started, spin around my head. You said the goodness isn't dead.
Do you abide by laws? Do you write your laws? Do you abide by laws? Do you write yours? Get up, get up, get up, get up. Just get your love on. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Just get your love on. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Just get your love on. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Just get your love on. Just get Thank you.
Yay. Thank you, Love Tribe. Gareth, the boys, thank you. Hey, what did that guy say? You'll be in a wheelchair by the time you're 30. Love it. Losing me trousers, losing me shirt. Bloody hell, could clear the bloody room if I lose any more. Oh, okay. I love this day so much. Infinite power has always been within you, claim it. It's just there to be taken. They've kidded us that it's not. We are not this. This is a joke. This is a parody of who we are. That's who we are. Infinite awareness, all that is and has been. And I see now, I believe now that we are at the end of the beginning. The end of the beginning of the conscious awakening, the manifest awakening, where for a long time it seemed that there was nothing going on, that it was all a lost cause, and now suddenly the human mind has started to tease open in greater and greater numbers. We are beginning, or we are at the cusp of the end of the beginning, where enough people have now started to suss what's going on and to look at another level of self, another expression of self and awareness, to actually start making a difference. And from that, we need to kick on and make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger by people who have awoken or started to awaken. It's all about awakening, not awakened, full stop. Start to speak their truth and get this stuff out there, no matter who and what the stuff we get back for doing so, because persistence is the way we bring an end to this. We have the power. Awakened, we have the power. Asleep, we are what we have become. Open your heart, change the world. This is the key. This is the key. I am love. You are love. We are infinite consciousness. That is the true self. We are all one, and we are remembering we are all one. What a lovely way to interact with people. Put your weapons down. I offer you peace. I offer you love. I offer you friendship. I am an expression of the highest source